Welcome to Mapora Meadows, everybody. As you can see, the sun is shining. We got a beautiful afternoon for some learning. So everything up to here has been foundational to help us get to Launch Summit. At Base Camp, we just provided you with the tools and helped you get everything in your schedule so you can move forward. And then back at Reflection Pond, we helped you to get clear on why you're here and why you're climbing this mountain. The next few stops along the way here at Mapora Meadows are really going to lay down the foundational work and philosophies to help you create a transformational e-course for the people that are going to be coming to you. And so before we dive into how to do that and how we're going to support that process, let's just look at the industry itself. So even though it's one of the fastest growing industries in the online universe right now, it's also due for a big change. If you look around, what's being created right now is kind of cookie cutter, everything is the same. And it's making it really, really difficult to stand out in the industry itself. Things are a little bit stagnant. People are kind of creating courses that may not be fully in alignment with who they want to be and how they want to express. And because you're now in the whole e-course industry, it's really important that you understand and pay attention to this lesson, because you're going to be boxed in with all those other people when you tell others, your clients and that you have an e-course that you're creating. And we, with our previous version of what you're experiencing right now, the e-course creation blueprint, we also jumped into that box and created a course that was very cookie cutter and basically do this, now do that, now do this PDF. And it was very just like systematic and kind of robotic, and there wasn't a whole lot of personality and flavor to it. And so as you can see, when you look around, everything is the 6-figure this, or the blueprint of that, or the 7 steps to whatever. And there's not a whole lot of creativity or any uniqueness, really. It's so hard to, when we're all trying to do the same thing, and we all have great intentions, but it's hard for us to actually get anywhere. Basically, the people who have the biggest email lists or the biggest Facebook ads budget are the ones that are going to get in front of the most amount of people. And so if you're just starting out, which I know a lot of you are on this journey, it's hard to get any traction and to actually get in front of the people who want your work. And so the second problem that we've been looking at and that we've been dealing with through our own work is people are overloaded with information. And so to actually get your customers to engage and to have customer retention, so meaning helping people actually succeed with your promise that you're selling them on, why they're joining your e-course, to actually help them get to that goal, is really difficult because they get overwhelmed, they get overloaded with the information. Essentially the formula right now is create a video, tell people a bunch of information, tell them what to do next, give them a PDF little handout thing and say, now go do it. That's what I did. You have to go do that now. And it doesn't actually provide the support system and the environment that nurtures the growth and helps people break through the resistance that's necessary.
It's really easy to impress people with knowledge and expertise and information. And that's what a lot of times you find a lot of courses do, is that it's just an overload of information. And the ideology behind it is that the more information, the better. And a lot of courses are kind of competing on information and having the most information and kind of the most mind-blowing download, and all the, it's just information overload. And that's, we're in the information age. And I think, frankly, we're all getting more or less burnt out on information. The challenge here and the solution lies in our ability to inspire and encourage others to take a transformational process, is to basically to achieve transformation. And the thing about that, I guess the biggest issue, is that transformation and change is uncomfortable. As humans, we naturally instinctively resist change and transformation, even though we're at a place right now where a lot of us want transformation. We want to grow, we want to change, but there's that instinctive center in us that resists it. And so there's this sort of like back and forth thing that happens. And so as transformational facilitators,
which we all are,
and we'll get to that, Our mastery lies in our ability to create deeply engaging and beautiful transformational processes that allow that transformation to happen with relative ease, right? And we're able to sort of navigate around the barriers and help people get to where they want to go with the least amount of resistance. Really what we're getting at is ultimately it's a paradigm shift in the way that we approach creating e-courses. And essentially it goes like this. We're moving away from creating e-courses that are based around information, and we're moving into creating e-courses or experiences, processes that's based around transformation. So we're going from information to transformation.
And so the thing that we are inviting you to start thinking about is the transformational processes that you're going to guide people through. So if you've been thinking you're going to create an e-course, and in your mind you were going to sit in front of a camera and give information, we're going to encourage you to just, for the coming months and days and moments with this exercise we're going to give you, is to just watch yourself and watch what's out there and start to let the creative wheels spin as far as how you can facilitate an amazing experience from start to finish.
All right, so let's get to our to-dos for this lesson. So let's all go to our journal and start brainstorming and writing down the different ways that we're already facilitating transformation in other people's lives. And some of you will be more conscious of this already than others, and some of you maybe haven't even thought of it that way, but just look back at all the things you've done and the things you're currently doing and make some notes of how you are providing transformational experiences versus informational experiences.
Transformational experiences, even if you don't consider yourself a facilitator of that, how are you improving people's lives already? Yeah.
And then the second thing that we're going to want to brainstorm a bit is how, from this point forward, what are some new possibilities and new ideas of ways that we can facilitate transformation? So with both of these exercises, there's no right or wrong answer. Just the whole purpose is just a creative exercise, just to kind of get the creative wheels spinning. Have fun with it, enjoy the process.
Totally. We have don't worry about the how at this point. We're going to teach you the how later on when it's relevant. Right now it's not. Just play with ideas.
Awesome.